are today in the room 202 of the Fort Garry Hotel in Winnipeg, which is specifically called the specialty haunted room according to the booking confirmation. So today I've got the ghost busting equipment, including the Ghost Stop Ghost Box. I'm not sure what model this is, but it's also referred to as a spirit box. Next is a pair of the Ray-Ban Meta 2 glasses, which I'm wearing right now to record this video. Next, the handbook for the recently deceased, which is actually my training log, so when I go lift later, I'm gonna need a copy of this. And then we have beer, very important. Finally, what the reason we're here for is Edgelord. So this is prototype 1, as you can tell from the back here, which is going to be blacked out with a SKU code as well as the information. And yeah, just look at this. Isn't this beautiful? We have the amazing artwork and logo done by Mike Diana. Inside the box is the player's manual. So it's being version 1. This is going to change. It's going to be different rules of play, and the input definitions are going to be on the other side. Inside each box also is 40 red scenario cards. So these are still generation 1. They're going to probably look and feel exactly the same, but they've just been cleaned up. A lot of the language and the errors on the back, if any. And then finally the play cards. So these are the white cards that are in play. So yeah, very good here. Really happy with it. In a few hours, some people are going to come and use this beautiful backdrop to play test the game and record some gameplay.
Verb, adjective, adverb.
Dune.
Ancient. Slowly.
During your elementary days, you attended a public school. To address the growing amount of gooning on school grounds, an ancient motivational speaker came to your class. The speaker slowly stood before the room and exclaimed, "I'm better than you, and you know it." The speaker slowly stood before the room and exclaimed, "I haven't been fucked like that since grade school." The speaker slowly stood before the room and exclaimed, "It's molesting time." The speaker slowly stood before the room and exclaimed, "Just because it fits in your mouth doesn't mean it belongs in there." Wow. I haven't been fucked like that since grade school.
Musical artist, adjective.
Butter ripple schnapps.
Early Michael Jackson.
Classy but not depressing.
After slamming a few bottles of Butter Ripple schnapps and listening to early Michael Jackson, you start to wonder what your former best friend meant by those classy but not depressing comments they made last spring. Even though it's 3 a.m., you call them up and drunkenly flirt. Oh, shit.
What the?
Fucking glass fell over.
That fucking just happened.
Literally.
Phone.
Yeah. Where was that glass, bro?
It was
like right there, I think.
It was,
How
it was a little
on
bit
this
closer.
earth did it fall?
Okay, let's review the video. There's probably a rational explanation for this.
If
It's
you
just
got it,
Yeah,
Fell off?
there's a fucking ghost.
No, like, and someone was running a shower over
Okay.
there, but it shouldn't have been enough to have been.
To vibrate that often.
I don't know. It could have just fallen off, right? Like,
Come on.
No.
Quit being so realistic.
hey, well, it does say haunted room on here. Does it just come as advertised? I don't know. It just fell off. I mean,
Expected. How did it not shatter?
well, that's the other thing.
This is pretty rubbery. This isn't hard.
That's insane.
That That was
Well,
fucked up.
I'm sold. This place is legit haunted.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
That's insane. Play it back, Rich.
Now I have the goosebumps.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, there's nothing unusual around here, I don't think. Maybe this cord or something knocked it over.
Well,
Ow.
the only way that cord could have knocked it over is if JR was pulling it from the other side.
In the fridge and pouring a beer.
Well, where's the thing plugged in? It's right,
Yeah, where's the fridge plugged in? Is there only one plug in the back of the bed?
Right here in the wall. And there's nothing.
But there's an extension cord over here.
So this extension cord, JR, were you yanking on this extension cord? Like,
maybe that's what happened. I don't know. I mean,
I think I was.
that's insane. That's cool. That's pretty cool.
No.
Okay.
Can you give me one?
Well, yeah. Okay, not that I didn't believe you, but like also, it's just a little too weird.
okay. You want to just finish the hand here and we'll review the tape?
I'll be
Yeah,
right back.
What was my verb again?
I don't know. We didn't get through that far.
I don't even know. If
Yeah, let's play it again.
Okay, I
Yeah.
forget what I was even.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay, my input was something like a.
That's weird. I didn't smash. Huh? You think? Well, I guess it's not that far up. He probably just.
It probably just fell off from like the.
Yeah.
No, the glass doesn't just fall off. The glass does not just, sorry.
I don't know.
Because it wasn't quite that far away. So,
Okay, let's watch the video first, and then we'll see what happened.
That's what
unless
I
there was something
It's still
vibrating.
recording, I think.
Is it? Oh, okay. Right here. Yeah. That's good. Okay, all good. Even though it's 3 a.m., you call them up and drunkenly slur. Didn't move that time. And drunkenly slur, your place or mine. Even though it's 3 a.m., you call them up and drunkenly slur, my wiener has never been so exhausted. Even though it's 3 a.m., you call them up and drunkenly slur, I want to have your abortion. That's very classless. Even though it's 3 a.m., you call them up and drunkenly slur, show me your genitals. Let's go with my wiener has never been so
That's
exhausted.
mine again.
There you go.
Ghostbusters that happened? During the ghost hunting montage, there's a scene where Dan Aykroyd's in the bed and is like.
Which Pornhub were you on?
No, there's a scene in Ghostbusters where Dan Aykroyd's got a blowjob from a ghost. No one remembers that?
No.
That happened. No one. It was in the middle of like ghost hunting sequence, where it's all like it was like a montage.
I
of,
kind of remember it,
ghost hunting.
but all right.
Yeah.
We should go as the Ghostbusters for Halloween. I'll be Peter. You can be Janine. You can be the brainy Egon. You can be Ray, and JR, you can be Winston.
All right. Amount, adjective, verb.
A shitload of.
Pleasurable.
Urinating into a haunted toilet.
Okay, here we go. The email. Remember that job you worked a shit ton years ago? Nothing was more pleasurable than scheduling your workday and being able to urinate into a haunted toilet on company time. And let's not forget that time you sent an all-staff email saying, whatever happened to Aaron Hernandez? Did he retire from football? And let's not forget that time you sent an all-staff email saying, my butt crack couldn't be any sweatier. And let's not forget that time you sent an all-staff email saying, welcome to prime time, bitch. And let's not forget that time you sent an all-staff email saying, whatever happened to Bill Cosby? Did he retire from acting? I don't know. I think the butt crack.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever heard the legend of the ghost box? It's like that AM FM radio that just flips through the channels. And it's supposed to, well, there's a ghost talking through it. And it just, kind of annoying because it's just this white noise.
But it should pick up any activity.
Like you can hear voices through it. Apparently, that's the oh, haunted.
What?
Yeah. There we go.
The ghost is Chinese?
It's like going through all the stations in a second.
I'll explain that. I'm trying to write something. I'm trying to think something funny, but
I think this is how it works. I don't hear anything ghostly here.
yeah.
Anyway, I don't know.
Oh. Your friend walks around the house like this, with like a,
I guess, I don't know.
for like hours at a time.
I don't really know the, I should have watched a tutorial on how to use this probably.
Yeah.
Well, you have a whole night to not sleep and do that.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so some of these ornaments are moving here. So one at the back, these two. One then over here. Not all of them. One back there, another one. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah?
Oh, that.
This is different.
Oh, they're just moving.
Oh, sorry, move. Right? Oi, oi, oi.
I don't know. Must be a draft or something.
Yes.
So it's morning now, and still the crystals on this chandelier lamp have stopped moving. However, if you look to the window here, there have been some handprints applied to the inside of the surface here. So I'm ready to check out of the haunted room here at the Fort Garry. So we had a blast last night play testing this Edgelord. You know, we looked at the tape and indeed caught some interesting movement there on camera. So that was pretty cool. And yeah, I just want to thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit the subscribe, like button, and yeah, look forward to seeing you again. Launching this summer 2025. So check it out, and don't forget to ask yourself, does your card game even live?